Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we are doing the Motorway range test in the Porsche Taycan 4 Cross Turismo. So today, we're going to find out just how far this car can go on a full charge of battery on the motorway at motorway speeds. But you may be thinking to yourself, hey Chris, didn't you do this test in this exact same car like a month ago? Well, you'd be 100% correct. But in that test, I did it in normal mode. Today, we're going to do it in range mode. I was supposed to do it in range mode, but I wasn't able to adjust the maximum speed in range mode. It was just showing 100 kilometers an hour. But with help from you guys in the comment section, you told me I'm able to adjust that in the settings. So that's what we're done today. We set it to like 140 kilometers an hour, which should be plenty for this test. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, my name is Chris. I have this channel dedicated to testing EVs. I do range test, charging test. Well, I buy EVs like this. This is my own Porsche Taycan 4 Cross Turismo. I bought this so I can test it on the channel with no restrictions from any manufacturers. We're going to do quite a few epic road trips this year. Hopefully, we will be doing a round trip around Iceland later on in the year. That is so epic. So if you like EV content, if you like the Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo, be sure to like this video and also please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. So as per usual, we're starting here at the Skedsmo Centre. We're going north to the Mjøstar and then back again 233 kilometers on the motorway with speed limits of 110 kilometers an hour. And then when we get back here, we're going to put this car into a chart to see how it actually compares and stacks up against the competition. We do have a fair idea because we've already done this test. I'm expecting better results today. Conditions are nice, 8.5 degrees Celsius outside, sunny weathers. We do have a crosswind from the west of 2 meters per second and also dry roads. So as per usual, also this video is sponsored by Eviny Bilkraft, so huge thanks to them. They have an awesome map that I'm using now to charge here at this charger, 150 kilowatt charger. They're one of the largest providers of lightning fast and rapid charging here in Norway. So if you want to support the channel, download their app in the description box down below. So guys, we're at 45%. I don't know, maybe we're gonna go to 100. We don't need 100%. I'm gonna find that out and then disconnect and I'll see you guys on the road. We've now been on the road for 26 minutes and yeah, beautiful weather today, dry roads and spring is really here. It's 9.5 degrees Celsius outside now, but we've seen 12 down the road here. So yeah, pretty nice. And consumption is now at 22.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which is not too bad, guys. That is not too bad. And also let's check the windsock. According to this, we actually have a crosswind from the east and not from the west, so that is interesting. But as you can see on the Mjøsa here today, it's pretty calm, so not too much wind, and I'm not hearing any wind on the windshield or anything. It's just pretty nice, guys. So a quick update for you guys who haven't been seeing my videos for a while. So I did surgery a few months back now, and I'm slowly getting back into shape, but it's like very small steps day by day. The consequence of this is that I'm not able to push out as much content as I've used to. I'm not able to sit in a car as long as I've used to. These trips here, this test here, which takes, from my house and back again, it takes like maybe 5 hours with charging and driving and intros and outros and all stuff like that. That's a lot of time for me sitting in a car, even if I can take breaks. So doing something like the Norwegian high-speed run at this point in time is pretty impossible for me. So hopefully, maybe when we get closer to the summer, maybe like early June, late June, I will be in shape enough to be able to, do tests like this, tests like the Norwegian high-speed run and longer road trips. But the issue is, I'm getting better as days go by, but the issue in the beginning is that I just get so stiff in my legs after sitting for, I don't know, half an hour, an hour. A lot of that stiffness is gone now, but I have a lot of pain just from sitting, for long periods of time. So that's why I haven't been, churning out as much videos as I've used to, and also you guys haven't been seeing the Norwegian high-speed run. And also, lastly, guys, as I said, we are in range mode now. Thanks a lot for you guys who have been commenting in the comment section that I could change the speed. So range mode essentially puts this car into front-wheel drive only using the front motor, which is the most efficient in the Taycan or this platform of a car, this in the e-tron GT. And also it lowers the suspension down to its lowest setting. So if you are in sport mode or sport plus mode, it's actually not as low as you get in this efficiency mode, which is quite interesting. Here we are, guys. This is our turnaround point. On the left side here, this tall wooden building, only built out of wood and glass. You guys can actually see the structure through the windows there, is the Mias Tower. The tallest habitable, wooden building in the world where people live. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is our exit. We're gonna turn around here, and it's a little bit colder, 6.5 degrees Celsius outside, but still dry outside. This is, a little bit inland, so usually it's a little bit colder here, and you can see there is still some snow on the side of the road. But it is springtime now, guys, and I can't wait till it just gets warmer and till we get to summer. So our consumption is at 22.9 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And yeah, it's just risen a little bit. And I'm expecting that to stay around the same as we head towards back also. So we're gonna take a left turn roundabout, get back on the motorway, and then I will see you guys when we, are closer to our destination back at Skedsmo Centra. Exit 45 is, our exit. So we're gonna exit here. And yeah, a little bit more cloudy here in Oslo. So when we get to the roundabout up here, we're gonna stop at the timer. We're at 2 hours, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. So it's gonna be, 2 hours and 3 minutes. We round that up or down to the closest minute, but yeah, we're gonna stop it there. It's gonna be 2 hours and 3 minutes. And our consumption is now down to 23.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Check that out, guys. 23.7. And then let's check our battery percentage. We are at 28%. So yeah. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go back to the chargers here. We're gonna connect to the chargers, and hopefully we'll have 150 kilowatt charger vacant that only we can use. And let's see if we get any decent charging speed with 11 degrees Celsius outside, and being on the road for about an hour, 2 hours actually. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna back up, and I'm gonna connect to this Delta charger here. Okay, we're now connected, but this guy in this EQA just rolled up on the side here, and I'm like, excuse me, when he got out of the car, I'm like, if you choose the charger over there, we don't have to split the charge, because this is a 150 kilowatt charger. So if he parks here and charges here, then we'll have to split the charge between two. So I just politely to tell people, because most people don't even know. He was like, yeah, of course, no problem at all. So pretty cool. We both get to charge faster. So as I said, we were at 28%. We're now at 32% because I had to wait till he got out of the car. I had to get back in the car. I'm on crutches now, so I'm not very quick and mobile, but you guys can see we are now charging at 146 kilowatts. So we're basically getting that peak speed from the battery. A nice thing I want to show you guys about the Taycan here is that it has a battery temperature gauge. I think this is the only car on the market. Let me know down below if there's another car on the market that has a battery temperature gauge. So when this battery is at around 33 degrees, 32 degrees Celsius, it is at its optimal charging temperature. It will go higher, maybe to 45, 47 degrees, and then you'll hear the fans start kicking. Another trick with the Taycan here is, this is the Taycan or the Taycan Cross Turismo or the Sport Turismo, it really doesn't matter. If you put the drive select mode into Sport Plus, it will actually run the fans faster. It has a different cooling profile. I don't know if we can hear it now, maybe. Usually maybe when the battery is a little bit warmer, it will actually, you'll hear the fans kick in and go much quicker. But yeah, it's not warm enough now. But that's definitely something. If you want to cool down the battery quicker, you put the car into Sport Plus mode. If it's in Sport or Normal or Range, it won't actually drive the fans as quickly. Before we end today's video, let's take a look at the battery pack size, the consumption, and then calculate theoretical range. So this car has a net battery capacity, that's the usable capacity, of 85 kilowatt hours. So you take that number divided by the consumption, 23.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and then subtract about 3% in heat loss, we get a theoretical range of 347 kilometers. And if you recall the last video I did on this car, it's not that many kilometers more. And that's what I was thinking when I was driving. I was like, it's not getting too much more range, even with lower consumption and in efficiency mode, and also the temperature today. But, well, The last time I did this test, I had an error in calculation because then we had 24.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Again, if we take the battery pack size divided by the consumption and then subtract about 3% in heat loss, we get 333 kilometers. If we don't subtract the heat loss, we get 344. So I forgot to subtract the heat loss. So that means that the new time, or the adjusted range of the old test, is 333 kilometers. And coming in at 73.3% of WLTP. Still very good, but yeah, today is better with range mode, 347 kilometers and 76.4% of that WLTP rated range. I mean, either way, it's like we're nitpicking here, but either way, I wanted to test this car just to the max for you guys. We're probably going to do another test when it's warmer outside, but today we had pretty mild temperatures between like 7 and 13 degrees Celsius. So 350 kilometers on a motorway with an average speed of above 110 kilometers an hour. I mean, that is quite good being this big of a car. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.